Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it. We got a lot to cover. We have to go fast and hard because we are here with Kim D.
Hello, guys.
Before we get into anything, can I just tell you something?
Sure.
I need to, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I need to settle my affairs and say my goodbyes because Dr. Terry Dubrow has scared the fuck out of me.
Really?
Did you see? Well, Lisa Marie Presley, I haven't really read all of this, but she
Oh,
died.
yep.
And he's saying from the bariatric surgery. And now he just did a whole thing about like any of the Ozempic drugs. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh my God, Terry.
Slow your roll. Slow your roll. You did good. You lost your weight. Now slow your roll. That's all. Listen to me. That's what they're worried about. And I just read an article on that too. So you know what? It worked. You look great, David. Let's slow your roll now. Let's stop it for a while because it's more important for your health. And you look great. You don't need to lose any more weight. You look great.
Well, I mean, living is more important than being skinny. That I would
Well,
agree
you
with.
could do both. I think that you can do both. Speaking of skinny, real quick, Teresa Giudice, we know she's on Ozempic. Wow, Teresa, you're very, very thin, the thinnest I've ever seen you. It's starting to affect your face a little bit. And also it's affecting your faces. And I've heard this from a number of people. You're very angry, Teresa, about the fact that you told Melissa she's going to be the one that's gone. Well, she's not. She's coming back. So is your brother. You're letting them see you sweat. I heard you're stomping your feet. You're angry. It's pouring out of you.
Hold
I
on
saw
one
a
second.
picture. Oh.
David speaking. Yeah. Hi. I moved my appointment till tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yes, tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
You
I'm
want to
so
start over?
I'm so sorry, everyone. No, I
Okay, no,
mean,
well, we're good.
we'll
So
have to
anyway,
just leave that in there because that's the fucking Hamptons asking where I am
that's
for
the
my
way it
haircut.
that's the way it goes.
Okay?
Now,
Sorry.
that's okay because I get those problems
I
too.
mean,
Everybody,
you do the right thing and you move it from a fucking Saturday to Sunday because I'm in LA and now you're calling asking where I am. Well, how is that my fault? How is that
I
my
can't.
fucking fault? You want to know why I fucking get riled up on an hourly
Yeah,
basis?
I
Seriously.
get it.
In the
All
middle of
right,
the
let's.
fucking podcast. Okay, go
And I
on.
get it. Okay, so maybe it's the Ozempic that makes people angry.
Oh
Okay, so
God.
anyway, so anyway, so I'm
You've been
here.
telling me I'm on edge because of my Ozempic. That's what you keep telling me
That could
off
be
air.
because he's very cranky. Okay, so
Okay,
with that
everyone.
said, so I'm hearing from very close sources that Teresa is stomping her feet like a 12-year-old because she didn't get her way. One, two, she's so angry that she's being very nasty to people. Now, you didn't see it when she was doing the tequila thing. She's posing with all her, her peeps and Jen Aiden's with her, whatever. But I heard that she's spreading the hate. She's not happy. So my advice is relax, Teresa. It's not that ugly. You're going to get your contract. You're going to make your money. Supposedly everything's wonderful in the household. You're nice and skinny now. Take a chill. And you know what? You say, like David said, you're going to ignore Melissa and Joe. David, how do you think that's going to go?
I don't know how that's going to go, but I mean, I guess I really underestimated the point of like, I guess she really just didn't get it's really a slap in her face. It's not a slap in my
Yes.
face. Bring them all back and let them knock their heads against the wall. I
Yes.
guess I underestimated the fact that this really is, she threw that gauntlet down. She
Yes, she
really did
did.
in front of the world
The world.
and said, you're not, I mean, when Melissa said, where are you going? And she said, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I
You
guess
are.
this really is like Teresa, you can't decide casting. She
No.
can't. She can't.
Mm-mm. She did before and she thought she had it made, but Melissa and Joe won out. And and I heard that she's really mad. And I'm not going to do this. And
Really?
you know what? I'm going to
Okay.
give you advice, Teresa. Teresa used to call me 17 times a day. I know you tree huggers, which I don't like even calling you that because you have the right to love whoever. Maybe you don't believe that, but it's true. Okay. Where are we going today, Kim? What are we doing? I was at the house all the time. We were very good friends. I even lent her some of my clothes, the Dolce & Gabbana dress she wore in Andy with my shoes. I didn't care. I had so much. Okay. Teresa, if I was in your life, I would tell you, Teresa, it's not that big a deal. You can ignore. You're allowed to. You've done it before. You did it with other cast members. They did it with you. But you know what? Laugh it off. Don't let people see you sweat. Laugh it off. She won't listen to me, but she used to. Laugh it off, Teresa. Let them come back. You do look foolish because you did throw down the gauntlet. You do. But you could say, you know what? All right, I didn't win the battle, but I'm going to win the war. Something like that. Something fun. Okay. That should be your tagline, you know? So bravo. That should be your tagline. I didn't win the battle, but I'm out to win the war. Yeah. But I'm out to win the war. So it's all good.
I may not have won the battle, but I may not have won the battle, but trust me, let me flip another table and I'll win that war.
Win the war.
Drop the mic, Teresa.
I don't know if she'll be able to say the whole flip the table. She could only say a certain amount of words at a time. So let's cut it for her a little bit. I might not have won the battle, but I'll definitely win the war. Or how about this war? Let's see if I win the war. Right? That would be good because she can't say that many words.
I may not have won the battle, but let's see if I win the war. That's it.
Bravo. You got it. You got it. And you don't even have to pay us for it. This is a freebie for you. It's a freebie.
This is Teresa's tagline next season.
This is Teresa's tagline.
I agree with that. I mean, I get what you said. Look, you could say she looks foolish because she threw down the gun. You could say the same about me, and I don't care. I'm going to cash this Patreon check after we chat.
Right.
You could say, Dave, because listen, the comments, David, you look foolish. First of all, and we'll get into the contracts in a second, but
I think most of it was you were busting Melissa's balls. I think you were just busting her balls. I do believe that. That's why you were like, she's definitely fired. You were busting her balls.
I mean, Malaya pissed me off. I called her out. And I mean, people don't, I am really over it. I got a lot of other fucking problems, you guys.
That's exactly right. And you got a lot of good stuff. So let's get to
you know what? Can I tell you something though? I interviewed, I'm here in LA for my 48-hour visit. I interviewed a celebrity yesterday and she watches Bravo and she's like, you know, a classic 90s icon. She's team Malaya and Josephina. She's team Malaya.
A lot of them are.
She is just like, she didn't even really get into the like reunion, but she's just like that Teresa. A lot of them don't, they don't like the hot-headedness of this Giudice. They don't like it. They think she acts like a fool.
Yeah.
If she's stomping the feet there during, I mean, and you asked me how I think it's going to go before we get into the contracts about like with the filming. I don't know. I don't know. If they say you have to go sit there with Melissa, there's a scene. She can't say no. She signed a contract. I don't understand what. I do agree with you. I don't think they're going to roll it out in the beginning. I think they're going to do the whole season and it's going to be like 2 different shows and you can do that. And I think, I hate to say it, I think Danielle and Rachel are going to be some of the pawns. Like whether Danielle's mad at Teresa, they're going to say, you have to go. They're going to make Danielle film.
100%.